The 1930 no-mint mark wheat penny is a fascinating relic from the era of the Great Depression, a time of immense economic hardship and social change in the United States. Minted in Philadelphia without a mint mark, this coin has earned a special place in the hearts of collectors due to its age, design, and historical significance. As part of the famous Lincoln Wheat Cent series, which ran from 1909 to 1958, the 1930 penny reflects not only the artistry of its time, but also the turbulent context in which it was created. During this year, America was grappling with the devastating effects of the 1929 stock market crash. Despite the dire economic conditions, the U.S. Mint continued to produce millions of coins, including the 1930 no-mint mark Lincoln cent, which saw a mintage of over 157 million. While not particularly rare in circulated grades, this coin can fetch up to $400 or more if found in pristine, uncirculated, or high-grade condition, especially when authenticated by grading companies like NGC or PCGS. Designed by Victor David. Brenner, the obverse of the 1930 wheat penny, features the iconic right-facing bust of President Abraham Lincoln with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," along the top rim, "Liberty" to the left, and the date 1930 to the right. The absence of a mint mark under the date confirms it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. The reverse displays two wheat stalks on either side of the denomination 1 cent, with the inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum above. This wheat reverse design symbolizes the agricultural foundation of the nation and is one of the most beloved motifs among coin collectors worldwide. The 1930 no-mint mark penny is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, with a diameter of 19.05 meter and a weight of 3.11 grams. Over the years, many of these coins have endured heavy circulation, resulting in wear and loss of detail. However, examples that have survived in high grades, particularly those with original red luster, graded MS65 red or higher, are highly sought after and can command significant premiums. Red coins, as designated by grading services, retain their original copper brilliance, which adds immense appeal and value. These coins are scarce because copper tends to oxidize over time, turning brown. Finding a red 1930 Lincoln cent in mint state condition is a rare treat and a major highlight in any collection. Collectors often look for key factors when assessing the value of a 1930 penny, such as surface preservation, strike quality, color, red, red-brown, or brown, and luster. Errors and varieties can also boost a coin's value. While the 1930 penny is not widely known for major errors, some specimens have been discovered with die cracks, off-center strikes, and double dies, which can increase value significantly depending on rarity and severity. These anomalies attract error collectors and enhance a coin's appeal beyond its base numismatic worth. The demand for early Lincoln cents, especially those minted before 1934, remains robust due to their historical significance and collectible nature. The 1930 no-mint mark penny fits perfectly into this narrative, offering a tangible piece of American history. Collectors often aim to complete date and mint mark sets, making even seemingly common dates like 1930 necessary components of larger collections. Furthermore, coins from the Depression era have emotional and historical resonance, reminding us of a time when every cent counted in daily life. In recent years, coin auctions and online marketplaces have seen increased interest in high-grade 1930 Lincoln pennies. A well-preserved, uncirculated example, graded MS65 red, can fetch between $800 to $1,400 or more, especially if certified by respected grading companies. Even brown examples in mint state, MS60 to MS63, are valued at significantly higher than their face value, often selling for $50 to $150 depending on quality and eye appeal. This makes the 1930 penny a solid entry-level investment coin for collectors who appreciate vintage U.S. currency. In addition to its monetary worth, the 1930 wheat penny is a piece of numismatic art. Victor David Brenner's design has endured for over a century, and his depiction of Lincoln was the first time a U.S. president appeared on a regular issue coin. This marked a turning point in American coinage and influenced many future designs. The wheat penny's aesthetic simplicity combined with historical depth contributes to its lasting popularity among hobbyists and historians alike. Those who own a 1930 penny should consider submitting it for grading if it appears to be in excellent condition. Professional grading not only authenticates the coin, but also helps establish its market value, making it easier to sell or trade within the collector community. Coins in certified holders tend to command higher prices because buyers trust the impartial assessment of grading companies. It's worth noting that the 1930 no mint mark penny is not just valuable in monetary terms, it also tells a story. It has passed through countless hands, survived global conflicts, economic depressions, and social transformations. Holding a coin from 1930 connects us directly to a different era, when a single penny could buy a stick of gum or help make up a loaf of bread. Its endurance speaks volumes about the quality of U.S. coinage and the lasting appeal of numismatics as a hobby. In conclusion, the 1930 no mint mark wheat penny stands out as a valuable and meaningful collectible in the world of coins. While not extremely rare in lower grades, it holds potential for high market value, especially in mint condition, with prices reaching up to $1,400. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a curious beginner, this coin represents a compelling blend of history, design, and financial worth. If you're lucky enough to find one in your pocket change or inherited coin collection, be sure to examine it next up. The 1880 no mint mark $1 coin, commonly associated with the iconic Morgan dollar series, stands out as one of the most revered treasures among American coin collectors. Struck in Philadelphia, which did not use a mint mark at the time, this coin reflects not only a period of bold industrial growth in the United States, but also the elegance and durability of 19th century coinage. With a current market value reaching up to $1,800, this particular piece of silver history offers far more than just its face value. It embodies a narrative of design brilliance, precious metal craftsmanship, and historical importance. The obverse of the 1880 Morgan dollar is adorned with the classical portrait of Lady Liberty, facing left, wearing a Phrygian cap, a symbol of liberty, encircled by the word liberty on her headband. This design was created by George T. Morgan, the British-born engraver whose name is now synonymous with this entire dollar series. Around Liberty's portrait are the words E pluribus unum and 13 stars, representing the original colonies of the United States, with the date 1880 appearing boldly at the bottom. The reverse features a striking depiction of an eagle with outstretched wings, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing America's readiness for both war and peace. The inscription, United States of America and $1, frame the majestic bird, while the phrase, In God We Trust, arches above. What makes the 1880 no mint mark Morgan dollar so valuable today isn't merely its age or silver content, it's a combination of factors including mintage numbers, historical significance, condition, and collector demand. While millions were minted, far fewer have survived in pristine condition, especially those with sharp details, original luster, and minimal wear. Coins graded as mint state MS, by professional grading services such as NGC or PCGS command significantly higher prices, sometimes reaching or even exceeding the $1,800 mark depending on the grade and eye appeal. Another element boosting this coin's value is its silver composition. Composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, each coin contains approximately 0.77344 troy ounces of pure silver. This makes it not only a collectible, but also a tangible asset for investors interested in precious metals. During economic downturns or times of inflation, silver coins like the Morgan dollar often see a spike in interest, making them a dual-purpose addition to a portfolio, one of beauty and historical significance, and one of bullion value. Collectors are particularly interested in the 1880 no mint mark issue because of the various die varieties and overdates associated with this year. While the overdate examples, such as the 1880-79, are more well-known, even standard 1880 coins from Philadelphia hold a prestigious place in collections due to their superior strike quality compared to other mints and the overall lower survival rate in higher grades. This makes locating a high-grade example particularly satisfying and potentially very lucrative. Demand for this coin has surged in recent years, driven by a growing number of young numismatists, increased visibility through social media, and the historical appeal of the Morgan dollar series. Coin shows, auctions, and online marketplaces regularly feature these coins, and those certified by trusted grading companies often attract aggressive bidding. A verified 1880 Morgan dollar in MS-65 or higher condition, for instance, can easily fetch over $1,800 in a competitive setting, especially if it exhibits strong luster, no cleaning marks, and excellent centering. What adds even more allure to this coin is its connection to a transformative era in American history. The year 1880 sat within the Gilded Age, a time of rapid industrialization, technological innovation, and social change. Owning a coin from this time is like holding a physical piece of that very progress. It evokes images of steam locomotives, bustling factories, and the vast expansion of cities. It also reminds collectors of the importance of tangible wealth and the role that coinage played in commerce, savings, and everyday life. When discussing the value of this coin, it's essential to consider the grade. A heavily circulated 1880 Morgan dollar might sell for a modest premium over its silver melt value, but a pristine example in MS-65 or better could be valued anywhere from $1,200 to $1,800, depending on visual appeal, tone, and strike quality. Coins with a brilliant uncirculated appearance, those still shimmering as if freshly minted, draw the most attention and command the highest prices in the market. One cannot overstate the importance of third-party grading in assessing value. Services like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, and Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, not only provide a trusted assessment of condition, but also authenticate the coin, protecting buyers and sellers alike from counterfeits, which, unfortunately, do exist for such high-demand coins. A slabbed, graded, and certified 1880 no mint mark $1 offers peace of mind to collectors, investors, and enthusiasts. Another consideration is historical rarity. Although Philadelphia struck millions of Morgan dollars in 1880, coins that have survived more than 140 years in uncirculated condition are relatively rare. Many have been lost, damaged, or cleaned, actions that significantly reduce a coin's value. Therefore, those remaining in top condition are increasingly scarce and represent a finite resource in the numismatic world. This scarcity further drives up the price, making the $1,800 valuation for a high-grade coin a realistic and well-supported market figure. Collectors often cherish coins not only for their monetary value, but for the stories they carry. The 1880 no mint mark Morgan dollar tells a tale of American identity, artistry, and endurance. It's more than just silver. It's a symbol of an era, a reflection of national progress, and a tribute to timeless design. For new collectors, acquiring a Morgan dollar is often a rite of passage. For seasoned collectors, adding an 1880 Philadelphia issue is a matter of pride and historical appreciation. In the current numismatic market, interest in Morgan dollars has never been stronger. With anniversary reissues, educational outreach by coin organizations, and growing interest from global collectors, the Morgan dollar's profile continues to rise. As demand increases and supply remains fixed, coins like the 1880 no mint mark are only expected to appreciate further in value. It stands as a smart investment and a beautiful artifact, both rooted in America's past and thriving in today's collectible coin market. Next up, the 1883 No Mint Mark I dollar coin, part of the famed Morgan Silver Dollar series, holds an esteemed place in the hearts of numismatists and collectors alike. This coin is not only a relic of America's post-Civil War era economic expansion, but also a beautiful representation of 19th century artistry and minting excellence. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark, this coin features the absence of any identifying mark, making it distinct when compared to its counterparts from Carson City, CC, San Francisco, S, and New Orleans. Crafted primarily from 90% silver and 10% copper, the 1883 Morgan dollar weighs 26.73 grams and has a diameter of 38.1 mm, maintaining the classic size and weight specifications of the Morgan dollar series. The coin showcases the elegant profile of Lady Liberty on the obverse, designed by George T. Morgan, from whom the coin gets its name. Liberty is adorned with a Phrygian cap, a crown of cotton and wheat, symbols of American agricultural strength, and her face is framed by soft curls that add depth and realism to the design. The reverse features a majestic eagle with outstretched wings clutching arrows and an olive branch, signifying readiness for war and desire for peace. Surrounding the eagle are the words, "United States of America, in God we trust," and the II denomination, $1. The year 1883 is notable in the Morgan series for several reasons. While millions of coins were struck, the Philadelphia Mint's 1883 No Mint Mark issue has become increasingly rare in uncirculated condition. Most of the circulated examples have wear and scratches due to heavy use in trade. However, high-grade examples with full luster, minimal bag marks, and sharp strikes can command premium prices at auction, often fetching up to $2,800 or more, depending on condition and certification. One factor that makes this coin so valuable is its survival rate in mint state. Although over 12 million were minted, few were stored properly or kept in pristine condition. The lack of modern coin collection awareness during that time meant many were heavily used or melted down during later silver reclamation periods, particularly in the early 20th century and during the Pittman Act of 1918, which led to the melting of over 270 million silver dollars, including many Morgans. This makes original uncirculated coins from 1883 without a mint mark significantly rarer than their mintage number suggests. Another key element in determining the coin's worth is its grading by professional services such as PCGS or NGC. Coins graded MS-65 or higher are especially rare and sought after, displaying brilliant luster, clean fields, and sharply defined details on Liberty's face and the eagle's feathers. Collectors actively seek out these top-grade examples to complete Morgan dollar collections, especially for Philadelphia Mint issues. In addition to its numismatic value, the 1883 Morgan dollar also carries historic and cultural significance. It was minted during a time when the United States was undergoing massive transformation, industrially, socially, and economically. The Morgan dollar circulated widely in the American West, becoming synonymous with the cowboy era and frontier trade. It was also used in banking and commerce, making it an integral part of everyday life for many Americans. Owning a coin from this era offers collectors a tangible piece of that transformative period in U.S. history. From a collector's perspective, the 1883 No Mint Mark Morgan dollar fits beautifully into both typesets and full-date Morgan collections. Its design, rich in symbolism and detail, is considered one of the most iconic in American coinage history. The absence of a mint mark on this coin is not an error, but rather a standard trait of coins minted in Philadelphia during that time. However, this still creates an allure among newer collectors who might initially assume its lack of mint mark signals a rare error coin. The coin's value has seen steady appreciation over the years, especially as demand for Morgan dollars has surged in the numismatic market. Investors and hobbyists alike recognize the potential of such coins not only for their beauty and history, but also for their tangible silver content. With the rise in silver prices globally, coins like the 1883 Morgan dollar benefit from both numismatic and bullion appeal. The $2,800 market value today reflects this dual demand, especially when the coin is accompanied by certification and encapsulation for preservation. Many of the finest examples have been featured in top auctions, with bidding wars reflecting the coin's desirability. For example, coins graded MS-67 or higher have reached beyond the $5,000 mark at numismatic auctions due to their exceptional eye appeal, frosty luster, and minimal contact marks. Additionally, toned examples with natural rainbow hues are particularly appealing to collectors, sometimes commanding even higher premiums due to their uniqueness and aesthetic beauty. In summary, the 1883 no-mint Mark Morgan $1 coin represents the pinnacle of American numismatic artistry, silver coinage history, and collector appeal. Its rich backstory, symbolic design, and increasing rarity in top condition make it a standout in any collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious newcomer to the world of coins, discovering or owning an 1883 Morgan silver dollar in excellent condition is a truly rewarding experience. With a market value reaching $2,800, it's not just a coin. It's a legacy preserved in silver, a testament to a bygone era, and potentially a treasure hiding in plain sight. Always remember to get your coin professionally graded and stored properly to maintain its value. And who knows, you might just be holding a miniature fortune in the palm of your hand.